Wendy Palmer, and this is my communication speech for CNST 101, and speech is on cloud technology. HowStuffWorks.com describes cloud technology as not putting all of your digital eggs in one basket. So, in other words, what is a cloud? Some people say, oh, the clouds are the things outside that go overhead. But cloud technology is a way to store your information, your documents, your photos, a place other than your laptop or desktop or your other devices. It's actually all of your files are saved to a remote database. And then the internet connection that you have in your home is the connection that takes that information from that database and pulls it into your individual computer. That's what cloud technology is. It's able to get the data from any locations that you have internet access. You don't need to carry around every laptop or take your home computer everywhere you go in order to be able to access those files. If you have an internet connection, you can log into your account and then from there pull all the files that you need. Some of us may have had situations where we wanted to get to a document or we wanted to have a document that someone else has to sign. And we had it, oh, I have it at home on the computer, can you wait until I get home to do it? In this case, if you're in a place with the internet access, you can log into your cloud account, pull the document in, print it from whatever computer, and then do whatever work you need to do. So it's actually stored on a database. And then also, you can use that to collaborate with other people. Like if you're working in a group, say a work group at school or something of that sort, then you know that, okay, I have a part of this, part of this project that I need to work on, but I know that Sally also needs to work on this. I can make my updates on the document, load it to a cloud account, and then she can pull it down and make the adjustments. So you always have the most recent version of that document. You don't have to go back and say, is this the right one? Is this the last one that we're working on? The facilities that house cloud storage systems are called data centers, and those are all the places that hold all of our data. The user sends all of the copies of the files to the internet, and it's exchanged over the data server, and the data server records the information. When you want to retrieve your information, you access that data server through a web-based interface. So you would go to a website, in other words, to access your information. The server then sends the file back to you and says, hey, is this the file that you're looking for? And it allows you to access it and make changes or any other changes that you might have, and then sends it back to the server. Sometimes your computer might require maintenance, and some of us may have been in different situations where, if our computer crashes, what do then? You lost all the data and all of your files. Ever been in that situation? You know how terrible of a feeling that can be to lose valuable pictures of loved ones or files that you're working on for work or for different projects. So that's a good reason why you should have a cloud account. Some of the different data servers, they actually store their information on multiple data servers, so that in case that company has a power outage, all of their data isn't lost. So the cloud account is kind of like not putting all your eggs in one basket. If this data server goes down, they have 3 more to back it up, so your information is not lost. Some of the benefits of cloud technology is that it's easily upgraded. Most of the times the service provider will consistently make upgrades. You can be productive from anywhere. Data storage, as I mentioned, is off-site. There's no maintenance, and it's always available to you. So if you're like me and you're a college student and you're working at 3 a.m. on a term paper, if I were traveling, say for the upcoming holidays, I can access it from a hotel room or from another family member's home and still be able to work effectively. iYogiblog.com says that the top 5 cloud sites are Dropbox, Box.com, Google Drive, Amazon Cloud Drive, and Windows SkyDrive. Those are some of the very popular names that are going really well with cloud technology. Characteristics of very fast cloud technology sites. They're easy to use. They're usually free. We all love free, right? And so most of them are free or at least very cheap. The minimum storage that's free is usually about 5 gigabytes of storage. If you're not a heavy user of different documents or you're not going to store a lot of files, then that will be beneficial to you. There are different service types, different service plans. Some of them are free and some of them cost as few as $9 or $10 a month. They're available around the clock and at any physical location, as I mentioned. Services can be received in 2 different ways. So you can download the software to your desktop or laptop or your device, or you can work solely with the internet, pulling documents back and forth, or pictures or music back and forth. And you can share all kinds of documents, like images such as pictures, documents that you may be working on for work or a project, photos, and even videos. How many times have we wanted to share a video with the rest of our family? We don't know how to do that. In this case, you will be able to upload the video to your cloud account and then allow others access to see that video. You can pull it down to save a copy at their location. Some things with cloud safety, you want to play it smart. You know, you are dealing with the internet just as anything else. You want to make sure that you're secure. The same way that we secure our homes when we all came here today. We lock the door behind us. You want to do the same thing with your information when you're on the internet. LastPass.com is actually a really good resource in that it allows you to keep all of your passwords in sync and only use one password to access all of your other passwords. Clouds and rain, there are some concerns with technology. Two of the biggest concerns with cloud technology for new users is reliability and security. To secure the data, most systems use a combination of techniques. They encrypt, they also use algorithms, so that most hackers can't get into that information. So some people have a concern with others and having all of these documents on all of their information out in the internet. Well, we already really have all of that information out in the internet. Different systems that we use, like our telephone company, our utility company, that information is already being posted on the servers from the company. So we are already kind of vulnerable. So the best thing that we can do is, as I mentioned, use a service or make sure that you're keeping your password secured so that no one can compromise it. A lot of different companies use an authentication process where you have to have a username or password to get in. Some of them have an authorization process. They want to make sure that they know who you are. They may ask you a security question. One of the really nice cloud technology websites is www.box.com, and I actually use that quite frequently and have been working also with my husband and working with different documents that we both want to look at, that we both want to update. You can store the documents online. They have a really good size limit. They have the possibility of being able to share a link and send a link to someone in email and say, hey, this is where this document is. And then it also allows you to sync with different files on your desktop. Some of the information is really quick and easy. Some of the information that they require is your name, your email address, a password, for you to confirm it. And then the 5 gigabytes of space is free. So it's really easy to set up. It takes about 2 minutes to do, and it's beneficial. And so that's the reason I think that today you should take charge of your data storage and open your cloud account today. It's important that you be able to access your information and that you be able to collaborate with with other people that are also using the same documents. These are some of the resources that I used in my research today. I think you should hurry home and open your cloud account today. I'm Wendy Palmer, and this is my speech 3 for cloud technology. Thank you. This is the first time I've heard about technology.
Including your, like when you get your bank, when you look online for the bank, most of that stuff is held somewhere else.